2 years ago I started repairing this damaged Volkswagen T4. After many hours of cutting, welding and painting, we had a van that looked pretty good. After removing the old camper interior, we had a blank canvas, and the first thing I had to do was to fit our new 30 quid floor. So the next job was to tap the diesel tank so we could fit our Chinese diesel heater. And now we're getting closer to making furniture for this van.
It's working. Well, diesel heater's now sorted out and working very nicely. And tonight I'm going to turn my attention to the mains hookup. So I want to get that in, just to get that bit finished off. I've got the cable in the back already, threaded it through the back, and I need to get this socket wired up. Just drilled through the end grommet, and I'm going to thread all the cable and get this wired up. Go. There's the hook up there. The cable there runs under the bumper bit there and up through the back light and into the van. So that's well neat in there. Put the other bit in now, so yeah, pleased with that.
Now the next job on this conversion was to put the bed back in the van so I could work out some final dimensions for my cabinets. Bit of an awkward job, but doable by yourself. Then it was time to start the first fix wiring. When I bought this van some time back, someone had already fit a split charge system into it, but I didn't like the look of some of the cables that had been fitted, so I did renew some of them. And also I wanted to run a negative to the front of the van so I could run a bus bar system in the back. After doing that, it was just a case of running a couple of cables for the pump, the fridge, the lights and the diesel heater, and then we're done.
Well, finally I've got all the wiring, the first fix wiring in place, and there we go. We've got all our cables situated where we're going to want them. Once we get the cabinetry made and put in, be able to then finish off wiring up. We've had to extend numerous cables, especially for the diesel heater, because they finish under the seat there, and obviously I want to run a controller through to the back there, so when you're laying in bed you're literally going to put your arm out and turn the diesel heater on, which will be handy because I don't want it too far away, so it can keep nice and warm. And yeah, got our positive and negatives in, so I'm going to be fitting a little bus bar system into this, so I'll be able to work everything through the bus bar. Yeah, should be all good. So I've already done a bit of designing with my furniture. I've got the timber, and that's what I'm going to be doing next. Without further ado, what I want to do now is I need to get this van out of here, and we're going to get that table saw set up and start cutting wood. So let's get on with it. So, well, that is the first phase of making this campervan furniture. And just getting these loosely cut down to size. And then I'll be going around them with the router, make them all nice and square. Yeah, get the edging on. And that's the first phase. So all going according to plan. I've got a little plan as well. So need to rip a bit off these now, make them 450 if I remember rightly. So I'm going to do that now. Got them done, so I need to router down the edges so I've got a nice face for our knock-on trim to go onto, because I want to put a nice bit of black knock-on trim down here. So I want to break all this grey up a little bit. So and I've got some nice black catches coming as well. So got a black control panel, so I think it's going to look pretty tasty when it's done. And I think the next job's going to be to get these ripped down. I think I'm going to make these 75. I think they've got to be 390 wide. So let's get ripping them up. So that's got a bit more wood cut up. What I've got to do now is just carry on cutting up wood. Stop talking about it. So I'm just going to get on with this, otherwise I'm never going to get it done. Of hours of making a template and boards cut. Let's see if we can fit it temporarily. There's a bit more cutting to do, but just want to get the rough shape of it because we've got to put a door in there, so we're making progress. Well, I'm finally set up. I've made a couple of first cuts. I'm just going to try and continue, keep going around this awkward little board of this. So I have to keep moving the clamps and stuff because, well, I needed a bit more wood here really, and anyway, not quite sure of the best setup, but I think we're getting there. So wish me luck, and hopefully I don't ruin it. So I shouldn't have said that because I probably will now. So let's continue. So there we go. That's the door and the door frame sort of cut out in one go. So that's gone not too bad, dare I say it. I mean, it's not the straightest. I could have made the actual template a little bit better if I'm honest, and a little bit of a learning curve for myself, but I don't think you'll see it when it's all trimmed up, and we'll get the catch on there and all that stuff. So what I need to do really is I'm going to mark out for the hinges on the door, and I might even actually router the cups for the hinges and get all the hinges marked out, and then I can router the inside of the door and the outside of the frame, or is it the outside of the door and the inside of the frame, and be able to bang some trim on there and then put the hinges on. So just going to get on with it. Nice! I like it. Well, there we go. Door number one. There's a bit more room for this one. Not gone too bad, I've got to say. Managed to get this door complete, which I am amazed at. That is the end door. There we go. soft close. I think the template could have been a little bit better, but anyway, that's one bit done. I've got a few bits already built, and I'm gonna have to continue, but I'm gonna have to tidy this lot up because I'm going away for a few days. So we'll have to get the van back in here very shortly, in the next day or so, and then it's going to be stop work for a week, and then get back on with this when I come back. See you guys then. Well, welcome back. I'm back in the garage today, and I've just started assembling this rear cupboard for this camper conversion, and I'm not really sure how it's all going to go. So let's see if we can just crack on with this and see how far we get this morning. Well, so far so good, let's say. Just need to get the door open, nip into the van, check where the brace is going to go at the back, and then I can brace up the back part of it and have a bit more rigidity into it, and then we'll continue. So let's get out to the van. Well, not too much swearing, and it don't look too bad, if I must say so myself. I don't know what you lot think, but I'm quite pleased with it. And see, we're going to put our controls in here. That's what I've got, control panels to go there, so when you're lying in bed you'll be able to get to all your control panel. So I see that with a lot of vans, they put the controls round here. Now when you're laying in bed, the last thing you want to do is get out of bed to turn your diesel heater on. You want to just reach out or touch it with your big toe and turn it on. So that's why I'm putting there. But it's coming together quite well. All I need to do really is cut these shelves down. I'm going to cut the top one down. Also I'm going to be putting some LED lights in this shelf as well. That's why I've sunk it down a little bit here. Just going around there, and I'm going to put some LEDs in there so it should shine up quite nice against the ceiling. So that should be quite good. And also I'm going to be putting them underneath the worktop. So I think next job is to get this shelf ripped down just to the depth I want it, and then get that secured in place. I'm really hoping to get the van back in here today. I'm not sure it's going to happen. I'm limited time at the moment. So without further ado, I better just get on with it, because like I say, I haven't got a lot of time, and we need to get on with this thing. So let's just do it. Well, after all that kerfuffle, moving everything around, smashing the van into the garage door, luckily enough I've done no damage to the van or to the door. and I'm really quite pleased with what I've achieved here so far. I mean, it's really taking shape, I'll be honest. So obviously we've got a few doors to make yet. I'm going to make the doors. We've got the joining bits that are going to join these two pieces together, and then there'll be another door on there as well. Made our door already for this one. That's in the front, and a couple of little doors there, control panels. The reason I wanted to get this in there is next few days going to be wet, and I want to stick the solar panel on the roof, and so that's going to enable me to just do that all inside the van. I'm actually going to turn the van round so it's facing inwards, so I can get to the side door. So I prefer working on the other side of the garage, a bit more room. And yeah, hopefully we get that solar panel stuck in, and then we can get this bit pushed back, and hopefully we'll be making some more progress. So all I need to do now is get this van turned back round, park it back in the garage, and hopefully tomorrow we can get on with the solar panel. So see you guys in. So, welcome back, another day in the garage. So today I'm going to be getting the solar panel on this van, and I'm just going to start by getting the roof cleaned up, and then work out the placement where I want to get it, and then get some glue out, and let's get the thing stuck on and get the cables routed, which is the most important bit for me. Once they're in place, we can start screwing these cupboards back and working out where everything else is going to go. So without further ado, I'm just going to start cleaning up the roof in preparation for getting this solar panel on, and hopefully it's not going to rain. Well, I thought I'd better check this solar panel out. Actually, should have done this earlier, really, but I did extend all the cables for it, so I did throw away the MC4 connectors because I thought they were a load of rubbish. But I thought I'd better test this out before we get it stuck on the roof and then find out it doesn't work. Here we go. Right, let's see what we got going on here. We've got a bit of sun on it. Well, it doesn't need to be direct sun, but there we go. Got 20 volts at the panel, or the cable. So I've got 20 volts there, and yeah, seems to be okay and all working. So now we know it all works, just get it stuck on the roof. Solar panels on. Made a few little blocks there, as you see me making on the video there, to just secure it down. I'll have to paint them, unfortunately. Didn't have black ones, but it's a shame. As you can see, I've just got this jerry rigged up here. Just got my little blocks on there and there. I think there's another one somewhere. Yeah, underneath our prop there, just to keep that down. And then once that's done, I'll be able to take all the tape off and have a little clean up. And yeah, all good. So really pleased with that. Rooted in the back nice. Got the grommet back in the back of the tailgate there. Yeah, so that's now the solar panel on. So I'll be able to turn my attention now back to the cupboards and continue working on them. Well, that is well and truly stuck on there. Oh, is this masking tape? Ta-da! Yeah, nice. I like it. Well, I'm really quite pleased with my solar panel installation, and might put some sealant on that. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to or not. I have read that these things can sometimes leak. They didn't actually, well, I shouldn't really say that, but touch wood, never leaked on the other van yet, and I'm really pleased with that. Looks really nice on there, and it fits perfect between them ribs. I really wanted it to fit between there. And yeah, job's a good one. So I think next job's going to be getting back inside and start routing some of the wiring, and get the panel fixed on this side, and then might be able to even start thinking about getting the cupboard screwed together and fixed back on the wall. So let's have a look inside. So I couldn't help it, I had to paint them. So the little blocks that we cut down to stick this solar panel on, I thought in the end just give them a coat of paint, and yeah, I think they look a lot better. And that's that done now. So let's get on the inside now. So, just trying to get these cupboards in place here, and thought I'd try the worktop on, see how it looks, and it doesn't actually look too bad. What do you think? I think there's a couple of little adjustments to make. I might have to trim this, make it a little bit shorter, just bring the cupboard that way a little bit, or ultimately push that one that way a little bit, because I've got a little bit of a gap on the worktop there, which ain't the end of the world, but I do want to close that up. And I might actually scribe it around this window a little bit. So once I make my window blind should sit on top of the worktop. And hopefully, yep, that's going to work as well, the pop-up electrical socket. Now that should be down inside there, and then in the bottom now, we're going to have the toilet, which probably most people wouldn't have thought I'd put in here, but yep, that is getting toilet there. We'll have the space for the fridge there. Probably won't put one in, but it's going to be the space. And then we'll have another cupboard there, maybe a drawer. So we're going to have a drawer, little cupboard, fridge, little cupboard, another drawer, and then we'll have our two doors on the back there. We're going to have LED lights under there, LED lights around the top, inside the top shelf, and there'll be another shelf inside there, so when you put your stuff in, it won't all fall down. I might even make a hanging rail for that cupboard. I don't know, maybe not, maybe just leave a shelf, but yeah, it's actually it looks pretty good actually. Quite pleased with it. So let's continue and see if we can get this thing made up.
So at last, I was ready to finally fix the units in the back of the van. After trying to fit the bed in the back of the van, it became clear that the bed wouldn't fit unless I moved the cupboard to the front of the van. Once I'd done this, I slid the bed into position, moved the cupboard back into its original position, and then I realised that the only way the bed was going to come out was if I removed the side door. Something I didn't really want to do again. So that's it. The bed's in, the cupboards are in, and it's all going to have to stay in there now. Let's crack on with the rest of this build.
Well, that's got the cabling pretty much sorted for the mains hookup, and all we've got to do really is test it out. So I'm going to get the multimeter out, strip these cables back, give that a test, and then be able to get a plug socket on here. This is going to be used to charge up the van batteries, so we'll stick a double socket on here and find a home for it. Do a bit of hoovering, so I thought I'd plug it in the van. Hoover. Oh, you don't know it. It works. Well pleased with that. I'm going to put the other socket up there. I'll wire that into there, and yeah, that'd be good. Well pleased with that. That's the main board in. So, and on to the next job, which is hoovering up the mess. So, I am actually currently working on the board for the electrics. As usual, I'm going a bit over the top, but I'm building a little board so I can assemble it all and then put most of it back into place, hiding all the cables behind the board, so it all looks nice and neat. Just going to get this trimmed up now, and unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all done today, but because I'm still waiting for some parts, but I'm going to do as much as I can. There we go. A trimmed up board. That's going to look pretty good in here. Anyway, on with the next job. Done. Currently looking for bolts. In fact, no, we're looking for nuts and bolts. Because I've come up with a cunning plan of how I'm going to secure my little board in the back. I was just going to screw it in place, but me over engineer it. I've decided to put like some little bolts in it so that you can just undo the nuts on the front, pull the whole board out, rather than undo the screws. I don't know why I've done it like that, but that's how I want to do it, and that's how I'm going to do it. So get these all put back, and get on with a bit more of it. So, taking shape, put me some of my power bits done. These little charge controllers there, got more cables to go in yet. So we've got the board done. So that's
that's ready to put all the components on. Get it all joined up.
Well, I'm making good progress, I think. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, whack that subscribe button, and see you guys on the next video. And hopefully we'll be even closer to getting it finished.